Survivor Series. Cock.
First of all, I'd like to give my condolences to Dave.
Scream and shout. We are told to shut our mouths. No more lies. Thorn in your eye. We're all together. This is war. Out of nowhere. This is war. Out of nowhere. This is war.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Out of Nowhere. Or Out of Nowhere. It's not Out of Nowhere. It's Out of Nowhere. Let me just get my shit squared away here. I know we got donations that came through. We'll replay them. Don't worry. We'll replay them. All right, there we go. Hey, what's up, everybody? I'm here with Jake DeMarco, and we are so close to WWE Survivor Series.
Woo!
That means essentially nothing, really. But, you know, I said the other day, Jake, I was like, why not put something on the line? Why not put an automatic trade? Why not put the first pick and the next time there's a draft or something like that? Like, why not do something like that?
Yeah, I mean, there should be something on the line, something worthwhile. Some reason to drive people to want to watch this pay-per-view besides the obvious, you know, something to keep the fans motivated, give them something to look forward to past Survivor Series. It would make sense, like you said, draft pick, championship, you know, opportunity. Even a stupid punishment for the losing team would be something better than nothing.
And even a cup of Ginger's juice.
Ooh.
Yeah, look, it's still going strong because I'm drinking Ginger's juice, available on Teespring, Joe Cronin Show bullshit. We're going to go over the entire card for Survivor Series tonight. We're going to take your calls on what you guys think about what's going to happen. We're going to give our predictions. As many of you know, because you heard me on Patreon, and you heard my other bullshit that I've said, that basically Adam Rose was unable to make it tonight. He reached out to me and said he wasn't going to be able to make it. He said, let's do it next week or the week after. He said there was a reason, though. He said to make sure everything's good or something, and I don't know what that meant. He didn't tell me. But I assume
he's very cryptic.
He was very cryptic. He's done this before, though, with sort of weird, sort of cryptic messages and shit. Like, he did this once before with me and JD when he was on Out of Nowhere the first time.
It was weird. That's how he started off talking to you guys. You know, he went ahead and he sent these very odd, cryptic, tweets and then responses, then DMs, and then from there he was like, "All right, I'll be on the show."
Yeah, it was really
we
weird.
thought it was bullshit, to be honest with you, at first.
Yeah, I even sent you the screenshot because I was like, "This." I think I did. I mean, it was just like
you sent it to me.
I was like,
"The
fuck does this
I was so
mean?"
disappointed.
I tried to pry it out of him too. I'm like, "Yeah, well, what's up?" You know, and he was just like, "I don't know." But so hopefully next week or the week after that, Adam Rose will join us. Also reached out to Jazzy Gabbert, the big German girl, and she should be getting back to me, so we may have her on too.
That's awesome.
We've got just so much shit lined up. It's pretty crazy. The only problem is you line it up, you start talking to people, and it just takes fucking forever for it to go on. I didn't even want to look for a thumbnail tonight for a Survivor Series, so I just put up this old one.
Hey, it works. We're here. That's all that matters.
I don't give a shit tonight. You know, I'm just in a fucking shit mood, and like everything sucks. Your new computer is looking good. I mean, you've been like stressing out over this computer like for like weeks.
This has been a disaster.
The good news is you got a computer. The bad news is you got a computer.
Exactly. You got a Dell, and then we returned it, and then
yeah,
you know, it's like I went ahead, and I couldn't be more thankful, and I was truly humbled, and I appreciate everybody's
it looks better
support. Yeah, I noticed the camera. It's the same camera, so this looks
way better. Like, I mean, like people on YouTube may not be able to tell, but I can tell on my desktop that your computer's processing your video.
Well,
camera.
Yeah, it's got a graphics card. It's not using some bubblegum and string anymore. You know,
so you guys,
that's a big difference.
And all that money was raised last week on this show. Like last week, all that money. You guys donated like crazy. It was like back to back to back to back. And then Jake, I mean, I was thinking about we were going to get Jake a computer anyway, but it was like, well, there it is right there, man. And so your computer is way better. No more crashes, really. And you just have to figure out this monitor problem.
Yeah, that'll eventually get fixed. But
we might even be able to play Diablo later.
I know. I'm trying to get everything situated and downloaded.
Installed, you know. But yeah, dude, I'll have a lot of fun playing with you on Diablo. I've been trying to get Leah to play, and I don't think Leah cares anymore. So
yeah, she kind of got
I was hoping that all three of us would play, and maybe Bailey too. But Bailey's a little flake ass. But I'll get you on there at least. So
absolutely,
let's
kill it.
Let's play some donations that have come in while we've been sitting here, and let me just see here. Let's see. We got. All right, here we go. I think we missed these two. Okay, so I'll replay these. Here we go.
All right, here we go.
Let's see what happens. Awkward silence. Oh, here we go. Drep. All right, out of nowhere. Hey, Joe and Jake, you sexy beasts. I'll be here waiting while playing Destiny. What's up, Drep? He's back.
Oh, Drep's back. Wow.
Yeah, he was donating the other night, all night, like during my Twitch stream. It's kind of funny.
Go figure.
Yeah.
We get the alien gone, and Drep comes back. You lose one, you gain another.
Who's the alien?
Scott.
Oh, well, I mean, I just played with Scott the other night, too.
I know. Go figure. You guys had that great hockey match, and then, he decided to get drunk and go crazy.
I'm not even mad at him because this is just who he is. Like, this is who Scott McKinnon is. Like, I'm legit not even mad at him.
Oh, my God, I'm so fucking
Here
horny. Oh, my God, I'm so fucking horny. Oh, my God, I'm so fucking horny. Happy fucking birthday. Oh, my God, so fucking horny. Oh, my God, so horny. Oh, my God, so horny. Happy birthday. Oh, honey, honey, honey. Donation, time. Put it in my round bum.
Stranger dildo things again.
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
I was supposed to be sent to Shell's house. Instead, I encounter a tub of a man with a big bungaloo named Tommy.
Oh,
the
God.
fuck, Joe?
What the fuck, man? You're supposed to go to Shell's house. That's weird. What's up, Stranger Dildo Things? Good to hear from you, Stranger Dildo Things.
Super chat party.
Fucking name.
Go Team Blue. I hope Jordan turns heel and go AJ.
What's up, Sarah Small? Sarah Small dropping $2. Go Team Blue. Hope Jordan turns heel. And she loves AJ Styles. Yeah, Jordan's got to go heel now, right? Like, fuck this guy.
He has to. And how could you not love AJ Styles?
Everybody does, dude. And he looks. We've been saying this when he was champion before. That belt around his waist, man, or over his shoulder, he just looks like he is the champion of the entire company with that thing.
Absolutely.
Like
he epitomizes what it is to be a champion. He has the look, the feel, everything.
The wrestling skills. I mean, he's not the greatest. I don't love his mic skills, but he says what he says. He's He speaks for real. Let's put it that way. It's Kane,
Absolutely.
and it's my God. It's no death. No death on out of
no
nowhere.
death.
My name is Kane and I'm donating.
No breasts. It's got to be Kane, motherfucker.
Hey Joe, first of all, I'd like to give my condolences to Jake DeMarco. We love you, Jake.
Oh,
I consider you and Joe friends. Now that the mushy shit is out of the way. Tommy, I'm next day shipping a giant black spike dildo to your house. #send Tommy Cox.
my God, send Tommy Cox. No death. Wait till monetize this Friday night, man. We're gonna set it off, and yeah, he
It's going to be crazy.
gives condolences to you, Jake.
I see that. Thank you very much, No Death. Fucking crazy bastards.
Yeah,
You want to
Jake's,
see my dick?
Jake's
I'll take my
penis
dick out right
died.
now. I'm Sean's View Entertainment.
My dick fell off.
And you wanna
Had to
see
catch
my
it back
dick?
with a shoestring.
And Sean's
You
view.
want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to
Oh,
see
no.
my dick?
I'll whip that out
Could
later.
a WWE PPV top a takeover for once?
I don't
Also,
know.
what do you think if pre-show was used to showcase NXT talent instead of low-card main roster guys?
You know what? I don't think they'll do that, Goon. They want to keep that separate. I don't even want to see that, to be honest. But you know what? There's no chance in hell that I would think that the NXT show is going to be eclipsed by Survivor Series. I just can't see that. Goon, I love you, Goon. Thank you for the $13 donation. The link for the donations is in the description down below, or you can do a super chat. There's one right here.
Mellow yellow.
Joe and Jake, the two sexy Jays.
What's up, Mellow Yellow? They call him Mellow Yellow. Call up tonight, Mellow. We'll talk to you tonight.
Absolutely.
Mellow, you fuck. Let me pause those for a second. Go ahead and make your, if you guys want to make your donations, go ahead and make them. We'll get them in there. We'll get them popping up. We'll get them popping up like a motherfucker. Booker T's dickhole, motherfucker. Yeah, so Jake, let's go over Survivor Series.
Yeah.
But do you have anything on your mind right off the bat? I mean, or do you want to go right into it?
Well, I mean, it's a bit odd, honestly, that they're saying now Paige is being punished for tweeting a picture out of her and Alicia Fox before Raw started, I guess, on Instagram.
Yeah, it was. It did seem bizarre that happened, but I thought that was them just throwing us off and maybe.
I thought it was too, but apparently this
she
was
won't be
what
there.
caused her not to be involved in the triple threat. I guess she was planned to be in the triple threat. Then they went ahead.
Who says
and,
this? Because I mean, I thought she was going to be in the triple threat. So this smells like Meltzer because
I think it was. This is in my notes.
you know why it smells like
I don't have the
Meltzer?
article in front of me.
Meltzer does this stuff, even if he doesn't know the truth. Like I thought the same thing. She's going to be in the triple threat. She's been spotted there. All these things. And what happened is they might have just had her there as bait to confuse people. And the thing about it is, Meltzer does this all the time. He looks at the obvious things that could have happened, and he goes, and he reports on them like this. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but maybe she is being punished. It was weird that she posted.
Yeah. There's PW Insider, Cage Side Seats, and a few others. She's in hot water, as management like to keep their surprise returns a secret.
Well, wait till they find out about
a picture of Instagram with her and Alicia Fox.
Did they not see the pictures of her coming on the title belt? I mean, like,
I was going to say they'll never give her a title again. People said, she was photographed in the airport, and that was spread around like wildfire.
Right.
So I figured at that point, she's like, well, shit, they already know I'm here. What else are you going to do? How are you going to hide it? You can't.
Yeah.
And what is she going to do? Wear a sniffles mask? It doesn't work.
Dude, I mean, come on. I mean, she fucking...
So Meltzer also reported, as you said, Joe, so we got three of them, PW Insider, Cage Side Seats, and Dave Meltzer all said the original plan was Bayley, and then last week came with the idea that it would be Paige, and then Paige was there backstage, ready to go in her attire, I guess they said. And she was backstage, ready to go, and they said that they were mad at her. They told her, go get changed, and they went ahead and they went with Bayley instead, which I think is really bizarre and unfortunate.
It seemed like it was always set up for Bayley, though.
Was it, though? I mean, they chose
Yeah.
not to have Bayley be put on the team last week when her and
they chose Sasha.
Exactly. So it looked like Bayley was going to be like, the redheaded stepchild forced to stay away.
Why? I mean, who else was going to take Bayley's spot?
Paige. That was the original. That's why they were heading that way with the triple threat and her taking that place.
But Bayley was also the last one to come out. It just makes me think that like they're messing with us. But I mean, they very well could have.
You might be right. But
they could have pulled her. It's just that it seemed like Sasha makes it and then Bayley makes it. Like that just seemed like how they were going. But you're right. It is weird. Yeah. And the reason why I thought Paige was going to return, the biggest reason why I thought it was going to happen was because they were pulling out all the stops. Like they were like bringing in every single person they could, and if they could do a return, then they'd probably love to do a return too. So
well, here's the thing.
That's why
they don't have her on Raw or SmackDown. There's a vacant spot on SmackDown now because Charlotte's the women's champion.
Yeah, so you could still come out and do it.
So they could still have Paige be on SmackDown.
I also thought it made more sense for Paige to go to SmackDown because Asuka's already on Raw. Why not have Paige?
It would make more sense for her to go there. It would give them a little bit of the hot injection that they need, but so.
Yeah, because and then but there's so much going on SmackDown too. Like Charlotte's a champion now, and Carmella's got the Money in the Bank, and Becky's there, but they don't really have another. Like I don't know. I feel like Paige could work there, but Raw is lacking women too. Raw needs one or two other women too, but also Raw they book the women like shit, so who cares?
Yeah, they get booked into oblivion and squashed quickly. But like I said before, Paige, we haven't seen her with Nia Jax, we haven't seen her with Asuka, we haven't seen her with Alexa Bliss, on the main roster. So. It'd be good to see those things happen.
Hey, happy birthday to Joe Compton in the chat. I see your birthday.
Oh shit! Happy birthday, Joe.
Motherfucker, yo, motherfucking birthday and shit. Yeah. So I covered a lot of the Tommy stuff. If you guys want some of that, it's all on my Patreon. If you want to watch that, this is out of nowhere, but it's all on my Patreon. If you want to hear all the sound clips, all the things, or my Twitch thing that I put up that video. We'll talk about it on Monetize This a little bit. There's going to be a lot of shit that goes down on Monetize This on Friday.
Monetize This is going to be huge this week. There's a lot to get off everybody's chest. It isn't wrestling related, that's for sure.
I'm going to take my dick out. On
you better. I'm going to hold you to it, and then I'm going to hold it.
I'm going to hold my own thing. Okay, let's go through the Survivor Series fucking card here. Yeah, let's go through the big one.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, they think Paige is going to go ahead and replace her for the women's, to replace Charlotte.
Mm-hmm.
They also have plans for Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens at Survivor Series. I don't know how true this is, but I've heard a few different things that they're going to go ahead and invade the New Day match and cause the Raw team to win, the Shield.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's true. I've heard, a few different things, but then I've also heard that Kevin Owens is going to screw over Shane McMahon.
Yeah, I mean, you could have Kevin Owens and Sammy show up to mess up McMahon, but also then you could have who's the other person that could show up to screw things up? I'm missing out somebody. Who's the other person? There's somebody else. Fuck.
Well, Daniel Bryan could as well, but
no, there's somebody else that could come. Maybe somebody in the chat will think about it. God damn it!
We'll have to ask the chat.
Yeah, there's somebody else that could show up and cause some problems. And I can't
Absolutely.
remember who it is right now. Real quick, shout out to the top donators of the month of November so far. Just want to give this shout out. Top of November. It's fairly close between the top 1 and 2, but after that, they clear the pack. After that, it's up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all close to each other. So everybody after Shell is close to each other. So thank you. Right now, the Goon. These are people that donate on YouTube or Twitch. Any way you donate, other than Super Chat. Super Chat does not count for this. This is just on Streamlabs, the donation link. So right now, Goon is top. Shell, Just Call Me Luke, Brian Himmelfarb, Schleppy. Shell is also down number 6 because she changed her name, so Shell's really ahead of everybody. V2 of Doom, Vito. Actually, to be honest, Shell should be number 1.
Yeah, right.
Null Death.
But she's got all the super chats.
You're right. Yeah, and she's got all the super chats too. That's not even on here. So, but yeah, so that's as far as Streamlabs go. Those are the top donators of the month. So shout out to everybody here: Broken Lion, Jason Paltar, Null Death, and Vito, and everybody else that I mentioned. Okay, so there's
awesome.
our plug for the sponsors, so to speak. And yeah, so let's get to the first match, I guess.
Yeah, so starting off, we have the Cruiserweight champion, Enzo Amore, taking on... Oh, sorry, Kalisto. I fell asleep there. Does anybody want to see this match?
Kalisto versus Enzo, right?
Yeah. I think Enzo will retain.
I want to see Enzo break Kalisto's ankle or something.
Yeah,
I just don't care.
I hope he just absolutely destroys Kalisto and rips his mask off and throws him in the dumpster, you know?
Yeah, I just don't care.
How great would that be? Just throw him in the dumpster again.
Yeah, rip his mask off and then come in it. And then fucking throw it in a dumpster. Rip his mask off, come in it, throw it in a dumpster. There you go. Now we're good.
Now we've got a match.
Fucking shut the fuck up, Blake, about the Bruins. I'll stab you in the nipple. Fuck, I don't care if you send me a Christmas present, motherfucker.
Quack, quack.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, like K-Dog said, snoozer weights. I like that one.
Yeah, absolutely right. And hey, listen, because we're being random here, let's take a call just for the fuck of it. 312, you're on the phone. What's up, 312?
Hey, what's going on, guys? So I think the other guy you were thinking about interrupting Survivor Series is Jinder, because
he has no match.
Triple H and him have this match in India, so he could go after Triple H, or he could go after...
There's something else, though. There's somebody else. There's still somebody else. It's still not him, but yeah, he could show up too, but there's... Jason Jordan! Jason Jordan,
Jason Jordan, yeah.
That's who it is.
The chat said that 100 times, but I was thinking of somebody else besides
No, because
the
they've set up Jordan to come back, and so Kevin Owens could come, so they could
He can come back and he can come in and try to prove, like, hey, Dad, blah, 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 if there's, like, only a few guys left on Team Raw.
Yeah, dude.
And it could distract maybe Triple H getting eliminated, and that can set up Triple H and Kurt Angle.
They could all fuck it up.
Speaks too, him going ahead and fucking him up and causing a huge fucking problem. He'll go ahead and turn heel.
I have a feeling like the whole pay-per-view is going to be kind of rushed, though. Like, for some reason, because like all these big pay-per-views, just they got to get the shit out of the way.
Yeah.
Like, I still think War Games is going to destroy. And I hope Lesnar and Styles, like, that's still crazy, Lesnar and Styles. I was thinking about that earlier today, like, holy shit.
I'll give credit. I've never, this is a very star-studded show. Like, I mean, you got to give them credit in the way of, like, this is super packed with super fucking stars.
Looks good on
like,
paper, that's for sure.
Yeah, I mean, it not really, though, to me. Like, it doesn't, like, look, like, it looks, the names look good on paper, but the matchups don't necessarily look good on paper to me. Like, but it does, I guess you're right, it kind of does look good, but it's not going to be. It's going to be great, good job creating hype through big names and tons of names, but not really creating too much hype.
If the commentary was better, then it'd be great.
Oh, the commentary shit. And then you get the guys on both shows, and it's supposed to be an invasion. It's fucking stupid that's even happening. 312, thanks, man. I got to move on, but you're good. We got Mellow Yellow hanging on with us for a second.
What's going on, guys?
What's up, Mellow?
They call me Mellow Yellow.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
I'm talking, and I have key commands and keybinds, all that shit set up, and I'm like, why isn't unmuting? Sorry. What's going on, Mello? How you doing?
I just had my mic thank God I was on hold because my mic was disabled as well. I just enabled
I thought you meant you were masturbating.
Hey, come on, man.
I am a master debater.
Oh, I thought you were making fun. Well, you know what?
It's Tommy.
He said.
With the dildo?
Yes. No, but listen, Mello, let's go over the first match. Let's have Mello on the call while we do that. Mello, you have anything specific you want to talk about?
First
or no,
match.
you're just here.
Who we got for the first match?
It's
again?
Enzo and Cass.
Amore and Kalisto.
Yeah. Enzo and Cass. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Enzo, I really think Neville's going to come out of nowhere. I think it's going to be a blind side. Neville's going to get pit. Enzo's going to retain. Neville's going to come back. And they're going to be setting up for another match.
Man, that would be weird, wouldn't it? I'm hearing that they're saying that he's coming back, though, yeah.
I'm hearing that they're just, this is what happens with Neville in WWE. They get in the fight, he leaves, he comes back, he leaves, he comes back.
Well, I don't know why it's happening now, but I mean, man, fuck it. Mello, man, I love you, dude. I'm gonna move on. I'll be back to you later tonight, okay?
Sounds good. Love you.
All right, yo, that was Mellow Yellow. All right, Jake, let's move on to match number 2.
Fuck yeah. In the meantime, Ruzo in the chat says, can you ask Joe to do an ass cheeks poppin'?
Oh, yeah, I can do that. I'll get that going. Move to the second match, and I'll get the ass cheeks popping up.
All right, you get that up and ready. So next we have Brock well, actually, we'll go in order. So we got The Miz versus Baron Corbin. for the United States Championship versus the Intercontinental Championship match. Obviously non-title, no titles in the line, but title versus title. I have a hard time envisioning The Miz not winning here.
Yeah, it's the titles aren't on the line, right? Obviously.
No, there's no titles on the line,
Okay.
but they're doing that whole title versus title angle for all of this tonight, for Survivor Series.
Yeah, Baron Corbin, The Miz. Shit, I don't know. I need some hair and I need some... He's going so bald.
I saw that
this is
on
a
the
tough
SmackDown
one.
review. That was fucking hilarious.
This one really could go either way to me, but I'm going to say that Miz wins it anyway.
I have to agree with you there.
But
could they want to be building up Baron at the same time?
And Miz can lose, and it can still be okay. Like Miz is good at if Miz loses, it's easy for Miz to be like, obviously it wasn't fair. Obviously if I got another shot at Baron Corbin, he's lucky he's not on my show because I would beat him 99 out of 100 times. And obviously that was the one that you saw, but it was and something weird happens probably to mess it up. But Baron Corbin loses to The Miz, and Baron Corbin kind of gets that like, oh, oops. So you know what? I'm changing my pick. I'm going with Baron Corbin, and he'd probably lose by roll-up. But no, I'm going to say Baron Corbin just because The Miz can get out of it. And honestly, you may even look for a DQ in this one, or some kind of count-out or disqualification. Maybe. But I'm going to go with Corbin because The Miz can lose and still be fine. Corbin loses and it's like, oh man, another loss for fucking Corbin, and he was the champion. But The Miz has lost too. So
yeah, The Miz has lost as IC champ. They both had their share of defeats. So they could be trying to build up Baron Corbin. They're trying to vindicate everything.
Honestly, no one's gonna remember this.
Losing the briefcase.
No one's gonna remember this shit much, so they won't even care that much anyway. They'll chalk it up to like nobody will give a fuck who won this match anyway.
Yeah, Gorilla Strong in the chat says, dusty finish. I really hope they do not fill this pay-per-view with fucky finishes all night. I really hope that's not the case.
How many do you think there'll be? Because I feel like there's going to be at least one, but maybe two, definitely.
I'm saying 3.
Yeah, and there could be 3. Like it's
I have a awful suspicion that it's going to be for 3 of them. I think this match has a good possibility of ending in some kind of fuckery. Just because of the Miz Taraj being involved, and I don't know, as we work our way up. But I definitely the one I think has the biggest chance for some type of shitty DQ finish is definitely Lesnar and AJ. They want to protect both guys so badly.
Yeah. I mean that's gonna be that's the one where Jinder could show up. I mean, let me play some of these. D-Nations, motherfucker.
Oh, some Joe Nations.
Let's see what we got coming on here. We'll take our commercial break, so to speak. Let's see what happens here. Online persona.
Let's be realistic. What reason would Jason Jordan go heel? Also, we all know that AJ is gonna get the Randy Orton treatment this Sunday.
Yeah, but online persona, I mean, Jason Jordan's already starting to whine like, come on, Dad! I need this, Dad! Like, he's already starting to go, like... And people hate him anyway before he even did that. Super chat. Gorilla Strong, what's up?
Tommy looks like he smells like piss. Love you guys. Oh, God.
He says, Tommy looks like he smells like piss. Wow, Gorilla Strong, thanks for the $2 super chat. Tommy,
I mean, come on. Tommy takes a shit, walks out of the bathroom without washing his hands.
Smells
it.
Piss.
And then he wipes it on his fucking suit, and it just... that he doesn't wash them, so that smell
You know what,
stays.
though? I met Tommy in real life. And he smelled good, fine. I hugged him a bunch, too. Because I've been around people that don't smell good. And, like, I've hugged people where the smell comes on to you. And you're just like, ugh. Like, he didn't smell at all. Well, at least when I met him. I mean, maybe they could be different. I don't know why everybody always thinks he smells. It's probably because he's always sweating and drizzling pizza on himself.
Rip James Ellsworth.
Rest in peace, James Ellsworth. James Ellsworth is gone from the WWE. I made a video about that on my Joe Cronin Show Real channel earlier. We'll talk about that, though, in a little while. Thank you, man, for the bits. And we'll talk, Charles Manson's about to fucking die, too, so you never know.
It's been a long time coming, that's for sure.
Yeah, right? Someone should come on him. Javier, here he comes. He is the perfect dark match. Tye Dillinger.
Always thought picks for wins was always a dumb move, kayfabe in the wrestler's eyes, because imagine if you were Bobby Roode and you were sole survivor and our prize is Braun coming over.
Yeah, that's a good point.
To SD. How about fucking Alexa, Sasha, or Lana for being on the winning team?
Javier, that's hot, man. You might be onto something, you fuck, Javier. But how about the first pick in the next draft? I mean, why not that? You know what I mean? They could be fighting for something. And they could be fighting for, like, you know, all kinds of reasons. I don't know. Javier, thank you for the perfect $10 donation.
Yeah, because brand loyalty isn't enough of a reason when they swap back and forth so freely at times. So,
right, exactly, man.
AJ's pure SmackDown, even though he was fighting on Raw and on a Raw pay-per-view. And granted, yes, he was filling in, but still, you need a little bit more of a reason to have them face off against each other besides brand superiority.
Hey, thank you, Javier, for that. And now we got the KANE coming in here. No Death's back again, motherfucker.
My name is KANE and I'm donating.
So let me get this straight. You punish Paige for taking a picture with Alicia Fuchs, but she doesn't get punished for getting triple teamed by Brian Maddox and Xavier Woods and creaming on the title. Paige will give gonorrhea spread in the back.
Well, you know what, though, No Death, she's been gone a while, so maybe they think that well, that's the punishment now. You know, so No Death, I mean, I think that's all. She's been gone so long now that, like, whatever. But
yeah, also, she posted that picture on Instagram. She didn't post her nudes.
Is it weird that Finn Balor is scheduled to do a live appearance Saturday at a Walmart in Pasadena, a town 20 minuets from Houston, 1 hour before War Games?
Minuets. Yeah, that is weird. But, you know, he's got time to get back to the arena and get dressed and everything.
Yeah, he'll probably end up going there and watching, you know, he'll watch the show, so that's why.
That was a $5 Shitbum donation from none other than our friend Abel Salas Jr. $5, becoming a $5 Shitbum. Thank you, Abel, for that donation, man. We appreciate that. $5 Shitbums all around tonight. We're gonna be doing a new thing here where I like to gargle my own semen on the show. The special gargle, at some point I'll do a gargle for a Ryback donation. Tonight's special bonus donation is the $40 Ryback donation, because that just happens to be one of my personal favorites. Somebody asked about it, so it's the $40 Ryback donation. There you have it. And here's another one from Mellow Yellow.
Half black sun, so dark and clean.
Oh my god. What the fuck? Here it is.
Half black sun, freak you come inside your mom's vaginal stream. Half black sun.
All right, what else we got, Jake?
K-Dog in the chat said, Paige certainly takes the face roll seriously. That's fucking brilliant.
This is most people walk down the street like this. Paige walks down the street like this. I'm just kidding. I'm sorry if Paige does. Paige, if you see this, I'm just kidding. I'm probably a bigger whore than you are. I'm sorry, Paige. I'm sorry, Paige. Call me. Okay,
I don't
what
know
else
about
we got?
that, but
well, you know, you weren't around me in 2006. Unless she's banged 100,
maybe.
Unless she's banged 100. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
We got Sheamus and Cesaro, the Bar, with the Raw Tag Team Champions versus the Usos, the SmackDown Tag Team Champions. I'm thinking the Usos.
It's going to be an interesting one. Again, like
definitely going to be a match to watch out for.
All these matches just don't like already that I'm exhausted thinking about these.
How is this not Clash of Champions?
Yeah, this is Clash of Champions.
You know, people pointed that out the other day, and I was like,
why didn't they put two teams with each other and they face off in an elimination match, and the winner get like? Why can't they do a dumb gimmick where the winner of the match, 4-on-4, the 4 men or all the men left remaining when the match is over, are going to split $50,000, right? So you have then the Usos could win, and their two partners get eliminated, and then they eliminate everybody on the other team, and the Usos then get $50,000. And it's in a bag, like an old school cash.
Real money in the bank, baby.
And they hand them the money. They can even do the thing where they throw some of it out in the crowd. and like whatever the fucking the Usos take off like with this bag of money looking badass walking to the back, and now they get a gimmick too. Now they get another thing to add to them. They got $50,000. Yo, I mean, then they show up on Raw the next night. It's like SmackDown, whatever the fuck. It's like, yo, what's up, everybody? It's the $50,000 winning Usos. Like, and they got the fucking bag with them still. Today, what did we buy, Jimmy? We bought a diamond ring. Oh, what? We bought a new PlayStation 4. Oh, we bought an Xbox X. Oh, we bought your mom some new shoes. Oh, like, and like they're just fucking, they're throwing the money. They got the bag. The Usos just became $50,000 richer by winning this Survivor Series elimination match. It's like, holy shit, that's awesome. Who gives a fuck about the Usos versus the Bar? One of the tag teams is gonna lose. Does that mean they're the best tag team then in the company? Isn't that bragging rights? It's not Survivor Series. Survivor Series! Why? Why don't they do stuff like that? I mean, what the fuck? It makes sense to me. And then you have a traditional Survivor Series match, and then you do something even bigger in the crazy match with Triple H and Cena and everybody, and you do something that involves, you know, whether it's they can't do money again, you got to do something else. Whether it's got to be a draft pick. Whoever wins the next time there's a draft, that group gets the first draft pick or whatever the fuck, or it gets the first free agent call it from NXT or something like that.
Exactly. If they don't get the draft pick, then they get the call up. If they don't get the call up, then guess what? They get to go ahead and, you know, change what happened. They get to be the main event at fucking WrestleMania, you know?
Or
something.
Dude, or even like, even if it's dumb, even it could be something like Shane has to wear a dress, you know, fucking Kurt Angle, like whoever loses, that general manager, you know, is gone for a week. I mean, you know, who the fuck knows? I mean, that's stupid actually, but do something better. Do something
It's better than nothing.
But do something. But there's no Survivor element for the most part to it.
And since it's kayfabe with the money, you know, make it $1 million, make it $500,000, make it, you know, make it big, go all out.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you know, I mean, make it. I mean, what did the 1, 2, 3 kid against Razor? What did he get? $10,000. So yeah, I'm just updating it for nowadays. Like, hey, $50,000. I just think that's a great idea, and even if the Bar won, whatever. And imagine Cesaro carrying the money, the bag around with them everywhere, and they get the money, and then like they can do skits on Raw and SmackDown, like they're spending that $50,000 or whatever. You know what I mean? And they can have this thing where they're spending the money all kinds of places, and it just adds to all this stuff, and there's a meaning behind it. Then, what the fuck does this matter? What you know, none
I don't
of this
know.
matters at all.
It's baffling at that point. I mean, it devalues one of the shows. It devalues one of the titles. It devalues one of the teams.
Even better, Jake. Even better, Jake. Here's another thing they could do to spice up Survivor Series. Because let's go back to the beginning of Survivor Series. When we were kids, they sort of did this in the first 5 years. They would have all the winners from the team at the end of the night, and then all the other winners, and they would face each other. But it never made sense because they would put the heels with the heels and the good guys with the good guys. And you'd be like, so you made the teams just based on that? That's weird. But what you could do is take every single survivor of the 5 matches or 3 or 4 matches there are, all the survivors, you put them at the end of the night. And if it's 5, if it's 4, if it's 6, whatever it is, and you pick them from a hat. You draw them from a hat. And one team might be down a guy. It just might draw that way. We're going to draw from the hat. You go here, you go here, you go here, you go here, you go here. You flip a coin to find out SmackDown, or, you know, it doesn't even, SmackDown, Raw don't even matter. Fuck SmackDown and Raw. You just have the Survivor Series. And so you fucking, let's say you get 8 guys at the end of the night who survived their matches. What if a whole team survived? And then they make it to the end, and then they get 2 new members, so they've actually got 6 people. And then the other 6 guys are all from different teams that night. That's weird. And then they go against each other. And everybody that survives that match splits the $1 million. And
that's sweet.
And then,
or what if you have no champion fight on the card, and you save them for the end of the night? In the beginning of the night, you do the 5-on-5, and whichever team wins, you know, it'll be comprised of tag team members. It'll be comprised of, and whoever was left didn't get eliminated gets a title shot or gets a, you know, and you could do it that, you know, something. So later on in the night Survivor Series, you know, SmackDown beat Raw. Well, now, you know, the winning members of SmackDown get to face each other. They get to move on for a title shot. Like, you know, you could work it out. You could do things, and anything at this point would be better.
Yeah, I mean, and what they've done is pretty, like, they've hyped us well. Like, I mean, like, I'm not making.
Oh, it's gonna be a good night.
Make no mistake about it.
They've gone all out. But what happens after?
Yeah,
that's the problem.
Well, what happens when it's what happens when it
Survivor
starts and I don't give a fuck? I mean, that's the thing.
What happens when we watch War Games and we have no energy left for fucking Sunday night?
Right.
And it's gonna be a fucking 5-hour show. You know, they're starting at what, I believe it's 6, and the show starts at 7.
Yeah, this is gonna be a long show. I mean, this is gonna be a long show.
Maybe it starts at 5 for the pre-show. I know it's a long night though.
Yeah, it is gonna be a long night. I mean,
that's why I always like the Royal Rumble, Joe. You know, that's why that's my favorite pay-per-view, because there's a point to it. You know, you used to be in the main event of WrestleMania for the WWFE, whatever, you know, the main title, the championship. That's what that did for you. Then there was, twice that you can go ahead and, you actually won the title. All right, that's even a cool stipulation. Granted, we didn't want to see Triple H win it. But it was still. That's why I like the Rumble match. It's unpredictable. It's fun, but there's a purpose to it. There's a rhyme. There's a reason. So it makes it more fun to follow. With this, like you said, it should be bragging rights, but it's not. It's Survivor Series. So.
Well, what match are we on now? Yeah, so this tag match. Okay, so the answer is I really don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say that I'll just pick the Usos.
Yeah, I had said the Usos as well. I think they have a little bit more to gain from this. They're not newer, but they're a little bit more fresh. I think they could be built up just a wee bit more. I think they benefit more from a victory here. So. And that's the thing, too. Like, at the end of the night, if Baron Corbin doesn't beat Miz, well, that means, Raw has the IC title, and that's the better of the two titles. And then the Usos, they win, so they're the best tag team, champions on SmackDown. So each show has but why would you want to watch anything else on that show? You're only going to want to watch, the women's champion and the tag titles, you know, because everything else you just said doesn't matter. You're not going to want to watch the U.S. title because he lost to the Miz. Yeah, I don't know. The thought behind it just is baffling. The next match we have is Alexa Bliss, who is the Raw Women's Champion, versus Charlotte.
Oh, wait a second. I got to do this. Hold on a second. Justin Bailey. Always got gas. Always got to poop in the toilet real fast. A left cheek rump. The left tongue. I got that junk in my trunk. Got a stump. I'm always rocking. I'm always sucking my asshole, my ass cheeks popping, my ass cheeks popping, my ass cheeks popping. I hit on underage girls, dip it popping, keep it lopping, keep it tight. I keep on pooping, keep on snooping, shitting all night. My wife is really getting mad because it smells bad, but I can't stop. I poop in the toilet bag. I'll bring it back and poop on you. Ass cheeks popping. Poop is dropping. Hey yo, my ass cheeks popping. And yo, my poop is dropping. I'll do some more of that. I'll monetize this. Okay, I'm sorry. We're on to the women's match here. Is that what's going on?
We can't just skip that fucking that magic. Ass cheeks popping.
Adomo.
We got that wrestling channel flow. All right. Yeah, Alexa Bliss, Charlotte. Woo! Flair. I'm going with Alexa. Sparkle bitch.
Spackle bitch.
Spack.
I'm going to say that Alexa is going to lose this match because the title's not on the line. And Charlotte just won the title. And I think this is going to be a showcase for Charlotte. I think they're going to have a decent match. And hopefully they have a better than decent match. And Charlotte's going to carry most of it, obviously. And I'm hoping to see that moonsault maybe. And
I think this is going to be a really good match. I have high expectations for this match anyhow.
It is possible that we could see Paige here, and Paige could interrupt the match. And she could attack both women or something. But,
we could, but who's going to replace Charlotte then in the women's 5-on-5?
She's not in the 5-on-5. Oh, you're right. Yeah,
because we have Becky, Carmella, Naomi, Tamina, and...
Yeah, I forgot about that, so maybe not.
It's going to have to be Paige, because who else would it be?
Yeah, well, I don't know. It's
Who
probably
else is left? Lana?
It's probably going to be Paige. You're right. Anybody else will be a disappointment, to be honest. So it can't be anyone else.
It has to be. Has to be.
And
that sucks. She's going to be on SmackDown. Like I said, I wanted her on Raw, but
I will go with Charlotte winning though, because this is. I don't think they want Alexa to lose, but I'll lose her title, but she can lose this match. So that's why I'm picking Charlotte.
I think Alexa's going to win through some form of fuckery, and they'll have a feud down the line at some point.
What if
eventually at the next superstar shakeup, which is supposed to happen sooner than later, I guess.
What if Charlotte does win, and then Alexa nails her, and then Carmella cashes in?
Now that's a great idea, and especially with Ellsworth no longer being around, that could be interesting.
That could happen.
Trexter makes a good point. It could be Natalya in the 5-on-5 match. They could add her.
Yep.
Instead, I always forget about Natty.
Yeah,
sadly.
Then you'll throw up when that happens.
Yeah, then I'll just evacuate my bowels and pass out.
Yeah.
Just. That's it. Just, I don't want to see Natalya. I don't want to see her music hit and have her walk out. I think that would be a bad fucking decision on Creative's part.
Yeah, please no. All right, yeah, time for more sponsors here on the donations.
Time for more donations. Oh shit.
The one and only Broken Lion.
$9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Hey guys, love this donation. Quick question: if they want this brand split or work, why don't they go back to 2-man booth or get a commentator from NXT? This Corey going from Raw to SmackDown is stupid, and why so many old fucks in the main event? Hashtag fuck Liza.
Fuck Liza. Hey, thank you, Schleppy. Was that Schleppy? I think it was Schleppy. Yeah, that was Broken Lion.
No, that was Broken Lion.
Broken Lion, thank you, man. How you been, dude? Thank you for that. Well, this is why. It's like there's so many commentators you could call up. That Saturday main event guy sucks dick, though. I hate that guy. Here's another one. Here's Schleppy now.
Here we go. $9 for a fuck. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wife. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick. Suck it. We got no pyro. You can suck it.
How do you expect them to give out a cash prize when they can't even afford to have pyro?
That's a good point,
on
Schleppy.
the show.
That's a good point. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody, Schleppy. Schleppy,
isn't it?
thanks.
I know we say it every time, Joe. It's so sad, but you see Brock come out and he and nothing happens, and you're just like,
yeah,
it makes my balls ache.
Oh, you're just like, the fuck is this?
Immediately, all the testosterone leaves my body.
Remember how lame it was in Japan when they did the Beast in the East, and he goes, and then like, and all the smoke shot out everywhere.
Yeah.
It was like, okay, well, that was all right, I guess. But now
that's
nothing.
better than nothing.
Yeah, it's better than I saw it the other day.
Jubilees.
Hey.
Ass cheeks poppin'.
Lovely jubblies. Ass cheeks poppin'. Yo, thanks for the donation, man. You are keeping the shows running. Everybody that donates keeps the shows running. Null Death, what's up? If you're new to the donations, haven't done it, what the fuck, man? Help us out. The link is in the description box down below. You can donate there, or you can use the $1 super chat on the right side. Yeah. People listening, here it comes. Schleppy again, motherfucker.
Schleppy with repeat donation.
Yeah, he loves this one. Look at this. Look at Lesnar. Right? Oh, coming. Ready? Oh, coming. Oh, coming.
I think it just repeated.
Can you believe these fireworks shot the fuck up over here? Oh, it did repeat a second time. I'm sorry, Schleppy. I don't know why that happened. Maybe Schleppy dropped another one.
Maybe.
That's $18 now, Schleppy. Look at that. He's coming with that pyro all over the place.
Poor fuck.
With that dick all over. All right, so we got... tell me the next match, and then there's going to be another donation, but tell me the next match.
The next match is The Shield versus The New Day.
New Day? Schleppy, thank you very much. We're going to get to this next donation in a second, but I will tell you right off the bat, I'll give you my pick before Jake gives his and the donation comes in. I absolutely believe The Shield is going to fucking win this shit. Definitely going to be The Shield. And that's really all I got to say about that, unless the Bludgeon Brothers might even show up. Who knows? But no, I'm going to say the Shield just wins. And that's fucking all I got to say. And here comes the donation. We'll get to Jake's part after this.
It's gonna be Kane! It's Kane and I'm donating.
Ass cheeks poppin'.
Why Triple H I own how you barely have anybody but that could have added a upcoming wrestler in the match to try and get him over, but I think the match will be good, just don't like tripe.
Trip.
H# I will make it rain on monetize this.
Oh, wow, Broken Lion. Damn, Broken Lion is threatening to make it rain on monetize this. Are you fucking kidding me? You beasts. The stuff we do on Patreon, I can't tell you enough. If you're somebody that's out there that hasn't tried Patreon yet, you can cancel at any time, but it's monthly. I do 6 to 8 hours of bonus content a week on Patreon. So you got to get over there. It's on patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. But you can also just download the app on your phone. When you use your phone, you can also download any audio that I put up there. So that includes song parodies, podcasts, my Morning Madness show, my random podcast that I just do on there. I do a lot of shooting on people on there. I talk some crazy shit. Stuff that I maybe don't want to talk about on YouTube. Sometimes like you don't want to really get into shit on YouTube. So I'll just drop it over there on Patreon. I do a lot of the stuff that YouTube won't let me do that I could get messed up for doing. So sometimes it gets a little fucked up over there. But yeah, shout out to everybody. And Tommy McNeil, shout out to Tommy McNeil who just became a patron. $5 a month. $5 almost gets you everything. But also shout out to people like Vito who upped his pledge to $90 a month. Fucking crazy. Lots of people on Patreon having a party, and thank you for that. And we had a lot of Q&As the other day. All right, so that's the commercials are paid for here. Back on to the Shield. So I said the Shield definitely going to win. Let's see what Jake has to say here.
Yeah, how could they not? I mean, it really just screams Shield winning. This is their first pay-per-view bout back together since they reformed. I really think that they have to go ahead and win this. I don't see another way around it. I'm trying to check the Vegas odds in the meantime.
Hey, while you're doing that,
for some of the matches. So
yeah, check the Vegas odds. Those are important, man. Those are always coming in handy. Like seriously, those are always like fucking on. I got to shout out Ryan Pelletier. Says he was listening to Morning Madness 41, the episode I put up today, and he said, "I'm having such a bad day today. As shit, put a smile on my face right now." Dude, that makes me feel so fucking good. That's awesome. I can make you like laugh about something today with shit going on. So comments like this, I love these comments. If you're a patron, some people don't comment a lot. They just kind of they listen to it and then they don't say anything. But I love comments like this. I read every fucking single comment on Patreon. So thank you very much for that, man. And dude, I'm sorry whatever the fuck happened to you today. We've all had a lot of shit going on. I've been somewhat all right, other than this filling. I've got another cavity thing, but I mean, man, shit's going on at Jake's house is fucking insane right now. And Shell and other people.
It's been a fucking nightmare.
Like seriously, I'm like cruising on the highway right now compared to other people right now. Okay, so yeah, you see those Vegas odds yet? I don't see them either. I'm looking too.
Yeah, I got some of the updated odds here. Oh, I just want to say, by the way, I'm still here too. I'm still on Out of Nowhere. So just throwing that out there. I got how many injections today? Just throwing that out there. Predicted winner in odds, the Shield, 3-17 odds on them. So yeah, that's it's quite impressive there.
It's got to be the Shield, man. It's just
got to be. They also have Enzo Amore, 2-3 odds for that. They also picked, let's see here, I don't want to get too far ahead of myself. They said odds on a Carmella cash-in for the women's title, title versus title match. So Alexa Bliss and Charlotte. Let's see what else we got. Oh, The Miz and Baron Corbin. They have Baron Corbin going over. Okay. They're saying that creative continues to push him and he needs to win more.
Yeah,
so.
I think that's right on, too. I'm glad I changed my pick. I think that's very true. And again, Miz can easily get himself back with his mouth.
Yeah, The Miz. I'm still going to stick with The Miz. I'm just going to stay with that pick. Baron Corbin, I think you're right.
Don't you think Baron Corbin has that, like, the guy that's too serious, like, where everybody picks on him because of it? Almost like Ryback or like JD or somebody, like, where it's just like, they're just like, I said I'm good, and you're like, yeah, whatever, Baldy. What? Yeah. Like, and there's nothing they can do to recover really from it. Like, so he needs help on the mic. So it's got to be him that wins that.
Absolutely. I think he's going to, but I don't know. For some reason, They haven't stuck to many of their plans lately.
Who knows? Maybe he fucked somebody in the back and they caught it on tape and they're mad at him or something. I mean, that's
right.
That's what Meltzer
Who would his fucking sex tape be with? Tamina. Tamina.
Yeah, maybe whoever looks like
Tamina and Nia Jax 3-way.
Whoever looks like they could be taxidermied after they're dead. That's who's the fucking. That's his type.
Fandango would be holding the camera, staring at himself.
Fandango. All right, so what else we got here?
We're going ahead and heading into, I believe it's the women's 5-on-5. Yep. We have Team Raw, which is Alicia Fox, Nia Jax, Asuka, Sasha Banks, and Bayley versus SmackDown, Becky Lynch, Carmella, Naomi, Tamina, and a surprise fifth member.
Oh.
Trexter said he thought it was whoever lost the women's title match the other night got on the SmackDown women's team, but I'm not sure of that. So,
yeah,
everywhere I'm reading says surprise fifth member. He might be right, but I only caught the highlights of SmackDown, so he very well could be right. No, that said, Baron Corbin uses Head and Shoulders, but he calls it a waste of money. So, for this one, who do you think's taking the cake here? Raw or SmackDown?
Oh, man. For what again?
For the women's 5-on-5.
Oh, yeah. I don't care. I'm going to say if Paige shows up, her team.
You think Paige, if she shows up, SmackDown will win? I don't see how they can have Asuka lose. How could she get pinned in the middle of the ring?
That's a great point.
Granted, it's a 5-on-5. Granted, they could write it off. Oh, it wasn't a one-on-one match. It wasn't a singles. But I think people will fucking erupt. And I'd be one of them. I'd be pissed for her to get, pinned, submitted, counted out. Maybe they can count her out. That's how she gets eliminated. But still, that's a loss on her record after being undefeated. She was the champion.
They'll do it, though. They don't give a fuck. They'll do that stupid
I know they
shit.
will. Oh, I know they will.
But, yeah, fuck it. Let's go with Raw then. Let's say Asuka just beats the shit out of everybody. All right, let's go with Raw. I'm going to go with Raw, too, because you're right. How can Asuka lose? Even if Paige comes back, it's like...
I don't see how she could get defeated. I mean, would they really go that far and fuck that up that bad? The Vegas odds says Team Raw. So they said, I love SmackDown and all the women there, but I suppose Team Raw has to win just because of Asuka. Who is going to eliminate Asuka? So Raw is 3 to 7 odds for that. So I agree entirely. Now we also have the news for the next match. Obviously, we have the men's 5-on-5 Survivor Series elimination match. Kurt Angle, Braun Strowman, Finn Balor, Samoa Joe, and Triple H, who was just added on Monday Night Raw, versus Shane McMahon, John Cena, Randy Orton, Nakamura, and Bobby Roode.
Wow.
This one throws me for a fucking loop. Every time I come up with an event in my head that works, I think of another scenario that fucks me up.
It's got to be SmackDown.
I think that Jason Jordan is going to come out and turn heel, and he'll be the one to eliminate Angle, distract Angle.
Wait a minute. Didn't earlier you say you didn't think he was going to come out?
No, I think he'll come out, but I don't think he's going to cost them the match.
Oh, okay.
Because
I was trying to think of people who were going to interrupt the match, and I thought you said you were like, oh, fucking, I don't know about Jordan.
Yeah, we didn't think about Jason Jordan before because he had even slipped my mind when we were asking the chat. No, I don't think he's going to cost Team Raw the match, but I think he's going to cost his father the match. I think he's going to make Angle get eliminated through some form of fuckery. He'll either attack him or distract him. One of the Vegas betting odds actually here, it says
you
that...
would think SmackDown... the reason why you think SmackDown would win is because Raw got the last laugh, or so to speak, so now it's painted as, SmackDown comes back to get the win, but...
Yeah. Right here it says, predicted winner, Team Raw. Odds on Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn interference is 3 to 1. Odds Braun Strowman breaks the elimination record is 9 to 1. So that's cool that they have that running as well.
I just picture Jason Jordan fucking this whole thing up, and then on Monday Night Raw the next night, it's like people are going to be pissed, and they're going to be like, "He's your son, Kurt. He's your son, Kurt." And Jason Jordan's going to be in the middle of the ring with Kurt Angle, and Kurt's going to be like, "I told you not to be here. I told you this, blah blah blah." And then Jordan's going to be like, "But Dad, I just couldn't. I wanted to help, and I blah blah blah. And then Kurt Angle's gonna be like, son, blah blah blah, and they're gonna be in the ring, and then Jordan is gonna fucking attack him, and then take out Kurt Angle, and then just go full fucking heel at that point, and be like,
yeah.
You
and this is all
listened
supposed to
me,
lead
Dad.
to Triple H.
You should have fucked me, Dad, in the ass when I was. No, I mean it's gonna be something like that. But I really wish that he would be like, and I got something else to tell you, Dad. I'm not really your son. You know, like that kind of bullshit. And it's like, and you find out that Jason Jordan used this whole thing to try to get over on Raw, and that he actually isn't Kurt Angle's son, and he just fucking did all this to try to like get ahead on Raw. You know what I mean?
That would be a great storyline. That would be a lot of fun. That would make a good deal of sense. So
and get rid of the stupid idea that he's actually Kurt Angle's kid. I mean,
you're not my real dad, weekend dad. You know, something like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I definitely see him costing Angle the match. Not the match, his participation in the match. So Angle will be eliminated because of Jason Jordan's interference. I also think that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to interfere and do the same for Shane McMahon. The reason I have a hard time thinking that Raw will lose is because then they're going to be forced to fire Kurt Angle. No? Wasn't that a stipulation?
What
Didn't Stephanie say that she was going to be, her hands are tied and she was forced to fire Kurt Angle if he doesn't get the job done?
I don't know. I don't remember that. I mean, I thought that could happen, and maybe she will fire him still. Maybe he will get fired, but then she'll be like, you're fired from being general manager, but you're in a match tonight. That type of deal. Like, that shit could happen.
Yeah. I mean, they're obviously not going to get rid of him for real, but this is all supposed to lead to Angle and Triple H fighting at WrestleMania. So,
right.
I mean, we'll see what happens from there. But personally, I think Team Raw is going to take it.
Really?
Yeah, I'm going to go Team Raw so that.
I mean, they love their Raw brand and everything, but
yeah, that's. I mean, we saw SmackDown take it last year.
But to me, it feels like the story is going to go with Raw losing, and this creates that story.
Yeah, a few people in the chat said it too. Like
and
Matt
Triple
Hendricks said, yes, that was it. So they would fire Angle if he loses. That's what Derek Welsh said it. Yeah, that's what Stephanie said on Raw.
It sets up Triple H. It sets up Triple H and Stephanie to get upset, and then Triple H and Angle. So it sets that up. It sets up Jason Jordan going heel and rogue and a lie to Kurt Angle. Sets up him attacking Kurt Angle, getting this, heat. Kurt Angle is such a sympathetic character right now too.
Yeah.
You were tricked by Triple H can come out and like you were tricked by a green like a moron, basically, like that type of stuff. You let your feelings get in the way of your decision making, and you made Raw. You embarrassed Raw. You embarrassed my wife. That's the type of thing that Triple H, you embarrassed my wife, and all that other stuff, you know what I mean? And you know what? When people embarrass my wife, I embarrass them, that type of deal. And whatever the fuck, whatever, there'll be more than
what
that.
What people aren't thinking either is that Daniel Bryan said on SmackDown that he wants to talk with Shane after Survivor Series.
Right.
People forget that we reported a while ago, 3-4 weeks ago, that Nikki Bella is supposed to take over Daniel Bryan's GM role.
Right. So, yeah, it will be Daniel Bryan saying he wants to step down.
Daniel Bryan's going to be on his way out, and Nikki Bella is going to be stepping in as general manager of SmackDown.
Which, by the way, this is WWE's call. I really believe it's WWE's call, because if they know that he's not signing again, if I was WWE, I'd want to get him off TV before he hits the market, like in September.
Yeah.
That way,
give him less of a build-up beforehand.
Yeah, he's cooled way off. Like, you know what I mean?
There is no crowd chant. There is no, as much of a demand.
And there's still,
there still will be a huge demand, but
you won't be fresh in people's minds. There may be a lot of new people watching WWE that didn't know about that, or that don't even know who he is yet because they just started watching. So that it cools him down. I mean, I'm not saying that that's what they're doing. It's pretty sinister, but you never know.
It makes sense. You know how vindictive Vince is.
Honestly, I might do it to somebody if they were, you're gonna go wrestle with somebody else after everything we did here, and you won't sign another contract. Well,
yeah, if you knew that I was suddenly going to go and start commentating on another show, you wouldn't suddenly have me appearing out of nowhere every week.
Yeah,
that's the same idea.
I might get you finished up, and if you were doing something shitty, like that, I would.
Yeah, suddenly this microphone would end up my ass, not in a good way.
What the fuck? What? Can't say I don't like that though.
kicking it. Yeah, so I'm saying Team Raw. I'm gonna be.
Is this all the matches? Is there nothing else? Are we really? Is that it?
We've got one more to go. We've got the main event.
Yeah. How is this a 5-hour show? Does this sound like a 5-hour show to you? This doesn't sound like
it really. Well, the 5-on-5 will take about 35-40 minutes. The women's will take about 25 to 30. So that's an hour and a half roughly. With entrances too, and then we have the Shield, so that's another 25 minutes with entrances. Alexa Bliss and Charlotte's 20 minutes. Sheamus and Cesaro and the Usos is 20. That Miz and Baron is 20. So that's an hour for there. That's a half hour.
That's about 3.5 hours.
Enzo's about 20. Between entrance or 15, and then Brock and AJ is 3 minutes and 18 seconds. So,
oh man, I don't know.
Yeah, so that's the last match. Is Brock the Beast Lesnar versus AJ Phenomenal One Styles.
That's right. I forgot about that. Again, I said, I forget who was picking the times, but I did say above 15 minutes, just over 15 minutes.
Yeah, I'm still saying it's going to be a short match. I want it to be epic. I want this to be the Brock Lesnar match. I really hope that they fucking pushed him to the moon and back for a good reason, and this is the payoff.
Do you think Jinder's going to show up, the referee's going to get knocked out, and Jinder will show up and Kalass or whatever, AJ Styles, and then jump out of the ring, referee counts, and Brock Lesnar wins via referee?
I hope not, but I think so. I think that some way, shape, or form they want Brock to win, but they need to protect AJ. How do they do it?
That does it.
Fucky finish.
Yeah, and that protects him, right? That does it right there.
That protects him. I didn't lose to you. We had a great match. Everything was going in my favor.
Yep.
They could even make AJ look a little bit strong to put some doubt in people's minds.
Yep.
And then
they can make it look
Jinder
like
fucks him over.
They can make it look like
you can even have the before Jinder comes out, you can have the Singh brothers come out. AJ kicks their asses. Time goes by, then Jinder comes out. That's how I would do it.
Yeah, that's even better. That's exactly what they should. That's what they're gonna have to do. It's not even that they should do, and yay for that. It's just, what are you gonna do? You have to do that.
I mean, how can you pick a winner here?
And there's no need to have either guy win.
Standpoint.
There's just no need for either one of these guys to win clean, unless you're like building AJ. But if you're going to build AJ right now, you'd rather have him against Brock Lesnar for the title.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I guess it could be next best thing, but
if it would have to be for the title, not title versus title.
Right.
Without either belt being on the fucking line, Derek Welsh said that he's heard that the fifth woman for SmackDown Live will possibly be Brie, because Brie's returning as well soon too. So
that's true.
I had heard that once before. That's interesting. I forgot about that, but I kind of wrote it off. I keep assuming that it has to be Paige, but it would kind of make sense if Nikki is taking over that role, that Brie shows up.
Yeah, it could be. It could be her showing up in the match. That's true. I didn't think about that. I'm almost tired of talking about Paige coming back at this point. She don't come back.
Yeah, no, I know. If she doesn't come back this Sunday, then I'm done with it.
If she doesn't come back this Sunday or the night after the pay-per-view on one of those shows, then I'm done. I'm done talking about her coming back at all.
Yeah.
Even if she does
who did you pick for the 5-on-5 for the guys? Raw versus SmackDown.
SmackDown.
You pick SmackDown?
Yeah, because
I'm going with Raw then.
Fuckery's going to give SmackDown the win.
Fuck you. I'm winning this.
I mean, it could be Jordan could still come and fuck things up, and they could still win, and then there could be repercussions anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is going to happen.
Yeah.
And I also think that Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to play a bigger role in costing SmackDown.
You want to see my dick?
So,
I'll take my dick out right now. I'm SeansView Entertainment.
You want to see my dick?
You want to see my dick? You want to see my fucking dick? Do you want to see my dick? I will show you my penis. I'm Sean's View. Don't screw with me, or else I'll show you my pee-pee. Do you want to see my dick? Do you want to see my dick?
It's alcoholic.
Love the build to Survivor Series. It's been a while since I've been excited for a WWE PPV.
Man, I don't know if I love the build IDK, but what I will say is they did a great job of making this way better than it was. It was going to be horse shit, and it still doesn't mean much. It really doesn't mean much. I'm not that hyped. You know, I'm more hyped for the weekend. I'm more hyped for the fact that War Games and then a pay-per-view, and I'm going to be live, and we're going to kick some ass, motherfucker. We're going to get a lot of new viewers that have never seen my show. It's going to be a fucking woo! It's going to be nuts. It's going to be nuts! That ain't your boy! Like, it's going to be crazy. Seriously, though, here's some more donations. Thank you, IDK. Thank you, my friend.
$9 it's gonna be women. Someone donated 9. I'm getting hard. I got 9 inches inside of your wide. Oh boy. $9. I'm shooting my semen to the ceiling. I'm coming and my balls have turned blue. $9. Suck my dick.
Fuck it, $9 train boys. Let's do it. $9 for a fucks train incoming. Let's make it happen, chat.
No death.
Tommy sucks and fucks all the leftover dildos at the HIV clinic.
What the fuck, No Death? Holy shit, dude. No Death, thank you, my friend. You are simply the best.
Better than all the rest. He wants to get that fucking train started.
Wants to get that ass G poppin'.
The Joe Nation train.
Poppin'. The ass G poppin'. Sorry. So here comes another one. Let's see what's going on. Time out for our sponsors.
Nikki Bella will be the 5th team member.
Nikki Bella.
John Cena will be there.
Ooh, Mellow Yellow says, you know, John Cena's going to be there. Nikki Bella's coming back, too. It's definitely going to be Nikki Bella. Wow. We are going to take phone calls again in a few minutes, guys. We're wrapping it up here on our predictions. We're almost done. And then we'll take phone calls. And,
Shitbum.
My sources have confirmed that the 5th woman on Team SmackDown is Dave Rose.
Oh, shit. What's up, holy fuck? It's been a while, holy fuck. And Dave Rose will be the 5th member. Well, he's not
of the women's team.
Dave Rose ain't a female anymore. We know Dave Rose bangs women.
That's right. He got some puss.
Dave Rose is hooking up with JD's old girl. So, fucking go figure.
That puss.
Holy fuck. Thanks for becoming a $5 shitbum.
He took that maple syrup.
Well, let's be honest. Dave Rose is hooking up with JD's old mistress. Not girlfriend.
That former flame.
The side thing. The side thing. Beautiful girl.
The side flame.
But Nikki ain't no side
champ
thing. Oh, God.
No. Oh, shit.
The champ is... The champ is...
I just wish Raw and SmackDown gave a fuck about each other throughout the year.
I know, right?
Rather than all of a sudden hating each other's guts 6 weeks out from the show.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, Joe. Thank you, Joe from the UK, dropping the 2222. What's up, Joe from the UK? Yeah, it's just too bad that it's just I don't buy it a lot of times is the thing. You know, and that's the thing, Joe. You nailed it, man. It's like all of a sudden we're mad at each other. All of a sudden there's competition. Oh, but we're going to share the same announce team almost. So
yeah, and then for Michael Cole to give Booker T shit and tell him to show some fucking brand support, you know, be like, be proud of Raw. You were just announcing on SmackDown, you fucking cuck.
Yeah, and he was all
what do you
acting
mean
like
brand loyalty.
He was acting like he was so happy to be there.
Yeah, S.Doll in the chat. What's going on? He had the same fucking opinion. No, it's bullshit.
What's up, Steve? And Shell's in the chat and fucking Thomas.
Oh, yeah. Damn, girl.
Jeremy Hunt.
Got everybody in there.
Jeremy
His brother,
Hunt.
Mike Hunt.
Mike Hunt. Yo, in the chat. In the chat, are you looking forward to Survivor Series? Yes or no? Tell us. Okay, so let's move on to...
You said that Brock's winning, right? Sorry, my brain lapsed there.
Yeah,
you said Brock's going to win with AJ getting fucked by Jinder.
Yeah, it's going to be a screw job. Yeah.
Yeah, steroid injection from the Maharaja.
Setting up a rematch with Jinder and AJ that AJ will win. That's what I think. But
I'm down with that.
But maybe you know what though, they could have a rematch and AJ could lose. And then it's back to Jinder, but they had the big match they wanted for Save Survivor Series.
That's what I've been saying since he fucking took the belt. I thought he was going to take it in India. Now they swerved us. They're going to have Triple H, you know.
Because of ticket sales. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Like, how fucked up is that?
And they also announced in India that they're going to have Roman Reigns face Triple H in a WrestleMania rematch.
The game. He's like, I'm mad you took my spot in the Shield almost. Oh, let's bring on a caller. Matt the Misfit's on the phone. Matt, what's up, Matt?
Oh, not much, man. this weekend's gonna be weird and insane. But Joe, you said SmackDown's gonna win, right?
Yes.
I think if they do win, Nakamura is gonna be the sole survivor.
Damn, sole survivor.
Because they've been teasing at house shows, or either teasing or planting seeds that they are going to do Nakamura and AJ Styles for the WWE title.
Well, they have been doing that. I saw those videos as well, so you are right about that.
And I don't think Roman Reigns... People are saying Roman Reigns may win the Royal Rumble, but how is that going to be possible if they also have the Elimination Chamber? That makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't know about that either. It could happen, but I don't think so either. I think the Royal Rumble is definitely going to be a SmackDown guy this year.
And well, it was last year too with Orton, but we will never talk about that. Yes, they fucked over Bray Wyatt.
Fuck that thing.
But and then War Games is gonna be. I'm fucking excited for that shit, man.
Man, I'm pumped up for War Games. I'm gonna be doing me and Jake are gonna do a prediction show possibly on War Games on Saturday, hopefully morning.
Oh, see, I was wondering about that. If you were gonna wait to your predictions tonight or wait until like
later, but we'll do it. We're gonna do it, and maybe tomorrow. We might even do it tomorrow if we can. But I'm definitely gonna do one. So because I'm pumped for this.
And then, so did you get the picture I sent with Jason Jordan as a meme?
Yeah, dude, I've been seeing that. Was that on Twitter? That was on Twitter.
Yeah, you got to use that as a donation or something. That shit's hilarious.
With him with the fucking gaping mouth and tears. Wait till you hear this. They're possibly adding, I should say, a match to the pre-show of Raw versus SmackDown. They're going to have possibly Elias, Bray Wyatt, and Jason Jordan, since they're off the card, on the red team, facing Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn, and Jinder Mahal.
Wait a minute. Bray Wyatt on the pre-show?
Yep, Elias, Bray, and Jason Jordan versus Jinder Mahal, Kevin Owens, and Sami Zayn, since both are not wrestling and they need matches for the
there's like
pre-show.
There's like a war on Twitter going on with fucking Bailey and Vito and Monica. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Why am I tagged in this?
I wonder that all the time. I get tagged in the random shit.
Why am I in this conversation? But wait, what'd you say though?
Wasn't Bray Wyatt the sole survivor with Orton last year?
I believe so.
And what pissed me off about Jason Jordan winning on Raw was they didn't even mention the fact that Bray Wyatt was a former WWE champion, that he beat a WWE champion.
Yeah.
Wow.
I do have a semblance of good news, though. Everybody was upset that Pete Dunne versus Gargano was going to take place but not be aired on War Games.
Right.
Well, it was confirmed tonight that the match will be taped and aired on next week's SmackDown. NXT episode.
Oh, that's right. You know what? We're stupid. They do that at all the takeovers too.
All the takeovers, the dark matches are aired as the following week's NXT.
We are so dumb. You know what? I take everything.
Yeah, but they also have dark matches as well, and then they do the NXT tapings, and then they do the takeovers. But
you know what? They're using it to sell the network and keep you interested the next week on NXT to get you watching that. So,
yeah, because they also announced Ruby Riott, versus Deville, Sonya Deville. So.
I take it back. That's a good marketing idea, and that's not so bad. We're gonna see it, then that's fine. I forgot about that. That I give it to them.
Who brought up the Bludgeon Brothers earlier? Was that Joe?
Yeah, I said Bludgeon Brothers. I don't know.
Are they gonna be feuding with Breezango?
Probably.
I think so, because I always thought 2B, BB, Bludgeon Brother. I thought that was case closed.
They'll be looking for them maybe. Like, hey, where are they? And like they'll show up and they'll beat the shit out of Breezango. And then
maybe Sting shows up and fucks over Triple H again, like 2 years ago.
Yeah, Sting shows up and looking for a new neck.
With his Sting might actually be at that 25th anniversary thing.
He might be with his shitty new music.
Wait,
I fucking hate his new music, man. That what the fuck at WrestleMania? Why did Triple H get this amazing entrance and then they got Sting's new song? And the funniest thing about it is Sting's talked about Goldberg coming to WWE and being like, and then they messed with his music for some reason. It was so a letdown. His music was a letdown. And then I'm thinking, here's Sting, the same fucking thing. They did the same thing. There's an interview with him saying that like 4 years ago about Goldberg. Like, what they did with his music really messed him. Like, it just didn't seem like right. And then here comes Sting. Like, what the fuck was that shit, dude? They need they need the violins and shit. Like, they need the fucking epic shit. They need the epic shit, motherfucker. Anyway, anything else left to talk about for this pay-per-view? We got it all here.
Pay-per-view? No, we're all set with the pay-per-view. Just to fucking drive this point home one more time, Matt Hardy tweeted out yesterday afternoon that we live in a world today where everyone wants and expects immediate results. That thought process is often short-sighted and unrealistic. Remember this, worthwhile events in life typically aren't a sprint. They're a marathon. Patience and resolve are key. And a lot of people feel like this is him hinting that the broken mat gimmick is returning.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up. I don't care. I don't care. He keeps tweeting this stuff. Like, I mean, dude, it's either happening or it's not. We're almost a year into this thing. I don't care anymore. Like, it's a.
How could you give a damn at this point? With what they've done with the Hardys?
Talk about the most wasted gimmick. Talk about the number one, maybe one of the top number one guys in the business. One of the best gimmicks I've seen in years. The gimmick was so good, I paid money to watch a TNA pay-per-view. That's how good it was. And it got ruined. It got completely destroyed. It got completely botched. His stock is just fucking dying. And I love Matt. But this sucks. This sucks dick. And we talked about this happening. We talked about this. If it doesn't happen quick enough or within 3 months or 6 months, or if it doesn't start to happen, they're going to go into just being the Dudley Boys. We said that. We said it a million times. And that's what they become. The motherfucking Dudley Boys. Putting people over. Which was not a problem for the Dudley Boys and for me, because that was a great spot for the Dudleys. But it's not a great spot for the Hardys when they're coming in as one of the hottest things going in wrestling. The Dudleys didn't come in as the hottest thing going. They came in well represented with a great background, with having done well in TNA. But the Hardys came in on motherfucking fire. And between the WWE and TNA cock-blocking them with Anthem and that Ed cocksucker, their fire was extinguished very quickly. And wow, what a waste.
Yeah, they could have been even, larger than life, more so in the WWE with the budget behind them, and we've been down this road 100 times. But I just wanted to bring up that tweet because he keeps teasing this shit, and it's like, why get people's hopes up? You did it for months, and then he kind of, requited. It was a little bit, quiet about it, and then come on, don't start this up again.
Please, God, stop it. All right.
Oh Christ.
Let's see some more support donations here. We'll get your donations in. We're going to be ending the show in a few minutes, so get them in.
Here we go.
We'll take some phone calls.
Corbin, Women Raw, Tag Team, SmackDown, Men's Raw.
Wow, okay. There's online personas picks. Enzo, Corbin, Women's Raw. The Raw Women's will win, and fucking SmackDown Men's, and fucking is the Raw again. So he's all Raw, all kinds of Raw. Online persona. So thank you, man. If you guys want to donate, now's the time. We're going to be ending the show in a few minutes. Last week was insane. I don't think that will happen again, but just want to give you guys that 2-minute warning or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Maybe give you guys the red alert.
I forgot Styles gone get buried. Lesnar is going to be a lazy fuck.
Yeah, dude, if Lesnar's a fucking lazy fuck again.
I hope that's not the case. Please, dear God, I want this match to be amazing. I have such a inkling, if you want to call it that, just a bad feeling that Lesnar is going to fuck this up.
Shitbum! Oh, God, please no.
I bet it would be Nikki or Brie instead of Paige. The best would be Paige. She would get more of a pop hash. I fuck lizards.
I fuck lizards. Broken Lion, thanks for the $5, Broken Lion. Broken Lion, thank you, man. We love you, Broken Lion. This is your last call to donate, last call to subscribe down below. Red alert. This is your red alert, motherfucker. Thanks for the donation.
Yeah, no, Matt, Adam Rose was unable to attend tonight. He was very cryptic, but he did respond to us, he'll be on again
It was
soon.
cryptic, man. But no, Adam Rose did say next week or the week after. Well, no, first he said in 2 weeks, and then he said, or maybe next week, once he's sure of everything. And I don't know what that means. It has something to do with something he wants to announce. And I don't know what that means.
Party.
Super chat from Sean Pyatt.
Team Blue is gonna stab Raw with a butcher knife.
Sean Pyatt says Team Blue gonna stab him with a butcher knife.
Gonna stab your daughter at the mall. We're gonna stab your wife, yes, son. We're gonna stab you with a butcher knife.
All right, man. My voice is fucked. Thank you, Sean. We'll see who gets stabbed next week.
Your son.
Last call. Last call. Get your phone calls into 339-226-60. 610.
Shitbum.
Shitbum.
Don't listen to the haters, my boy. Be real, be humble, and fuck shit up. Thanks for all the hard work you put in.
Hey, thank you, Jamie Morgan. I appreciate that. I don't really listen anyway. I like to bitch about shit sometimes, but I don't really listen. Because who the fuck cares, right, Jamie? We got so much love going on here. Thank you for becoming a $5 shit bum. Jamie Morgan, thank you very much for the support. Thank you guys for the support, too. I'm drinking to you guys tonight. 90 calories of this kind of homo drink that I like right here, but fuck it.
Ooh.
I'm a god.
Yeah, if Brock is a lazy bastard, I will fucking rage like I've never raged before.
Yeah, I'll be pissed.
I will erupt because I've wanted to see these two face off.
Paige Returning is brought to you by Pornhub.
Oh, yeah.
You can't stroke it without us.
Stroke it. Who the fuck was that? Mellow Yellow? The Mellow Yellow Man. Thank you, Mellow.
That was Mellow Yellow.
Appreciate that, Mellow Yellow.
Brother Nero, what did you think of
shit.
Monday Night Raw tonight? Brother Nero, why was Monday Night Raw so shitty, Brother Nero? So shitty, Brother Nero.
So shitty.
Brother Nero, why did we join Monday Night Raw, Brother Nero? Why is Monday Night Raw so shitty, Brother Nero? So shitty, Brother Nero.
Brother Nero, why did we join Monday Night Raw? Brother Nero, why are we so shitty? Brother Nero. Yo, I forgot about that donation, man.
I saw it pop up and I'm like, what is the noise? You know, what's the audio cue that
I haven't seen that donation in like fucking 7 months or something. Chris Florini, thank you very much, Chris, for that. I forgot that donation even existed, to be honest. Thanks, bro. That's too fucking funny, man. I haven't seen that in... It's been at least 6 months or 7 months since I've seen that shit, man.
Yeah,
Holy fucking, I popped for that, man. So shitty. Fuck, that made my night, dude. I forgot all about that shit.
I saw Matt Hardy pop up. I was like, what was the donation for that one?
Oh, my God, Christ. Egypt, our buddy in Egypt, in New York, or wherever he is. What's up?
Yo, man, what's up, Jake? What's up, Joe?
What's going on?
Oh, man, Survivor Series. Honestly, man, I don't care, honestly, about the match. I don't know. They fucked it up. But honestly, I think that Jason Jordan's going to come and fuck Triple H up, and that's how they're going to set up Kurt Angle and Triple H.
Yeah, you're right. And they already did. I mean, he already attacked the kid, too, because you're right. You know what? None of us thought of that, and you just nailed it. Because Jason Jordan can come and attack Triple H to get back at him for attacking him.
Yeah, that is a good fucking idea.
Don't you think that Kurt Angle, like, sucks at wrestling now? I mean, when I, like, you remember TLC? He wasn't that good, man.
Not against Cody Rhodes, he didn't. 8 months ago.
Yeah, but TLC was like awful. The way he looked and just standing there.
That's how that's how the match was booked to me. If he wants to go out there and have a one-on-one fucking tear the house down, he can do pretty good. He had great matches with Cody Rhodes. He had good matches with multiple people on the indies. Just right before, 8 months ago. I mean,
and I want to ask you something, guys. Do you think that they could make Triple H and Bobby Roode showdown? Like, set up Triple H and Bobby Roode?
I hope it happens at some point because those two together should be able to create. Everyone smells their chemistry, But at the same time, man, they got to make Bobby Roode heel. They just got to do it. He's got to come up heel. I still can't believe he's fucking face.
I hate that he comes and smiles all the time, just smiling. That's not him, man. I hate that how he always smiles, and I hate that they didn't book them strong like Shinsuke or Bobby Roode. We didn't see them at all. Like, I don't know. They just made the attacks on Raw and SmackDown. But I think that they're going to do like a Bobby Roode and Triple H stare down. Also, John Cena and Samoa Joe. That's what I think that's going to happen. I don't know.
It sets up a lot of things. And maybe, I don't think they want to do too much future booking down the road because of Survivor Series. But, I think 1, 2, or 3 possibilities could come out of this night, because of that, man. And, hey, thanks for the call. We really appreciate the fuck out of you. We got to get out of here, I suppose. Jake, any final thoughts on all this bullshit we talked about tonight?
Yeah, the one thing we didn't mention is that James Ellsworth is already signing up for bookings. You can go to bookellsworth@gmail.com.
All right. Well, you know what?
We can start February 12th, 2018.
We had him lined up to be on this show, and then he got hired.
Chris Jericho is going to put everyone on the list.
Mellow Yo says Chris Jericho is going to put everybody on the list. He's going to put everybody on the list on his motherfucking cruise, Mellow Yellow.
You just made the list. Now get in those bikinis.
All right, man. Well,
I can understand why it's a creepy comment to say in one sense, but I see where he's coming from. Like, he was being funny about it. People are just sensitive.
It's fucking bullshit. I get that it's weird a little bit, but yeah, it's just getting that mad at him I think is over fucking board. I mean, you could say something funny like, if I was Jericho, I would have said, well, the guys will be there without their shirts on, so how fucking weird it's going to be for guys.
Yeah, really.
I don't know. I might have done that, too, to market it to the gay guys.
Hey, you never know. The biggest violation of kayfabe I saw was Braun Strowman tweeting out that you can now download Kurt Angle in 2K18.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Why the fuck would he care?
Why would he say that?
You can download Kurt Angle in 2K18.
Now I'm picturing Braun Strowman in the back playing video games.
I'd like to see him on Up, Up, Down, Down.
He probably has been.
I don't think he's been yet, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I missed it.
Well, we didn't have the bang ending that we had last week on this show, but we had a badass show, and you guys, thank you very much for all the support throughout the show tonight. There's our Survivor Series predictions. I will re-upload this to my main channel on Joe Cronin Show, so if you guys want, when that gets up there, go over there and show it some love over there. Drop a like, even if you've seen it already, just to help me out if you want, or if you just want to drop a like, or maybe you want to drop a dislike. I don't fucking know. Maybe you hate me. Maybe you hate my life. I hate myself.
This is what out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's fucking out of nowhere, motherfucker. Thank you, Online Persona. Online Persona, you are a beast. You guys are all great. We love you. Make sure you, if you guys want to support and see some bonus shit, come over to my Patreon, patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show, or download the app and look up Joe Cronin Show after you download the Patreon app on your phone so that you can get tons of audio that downloads right to your phone and all that other bullshit. We'll be live Friday night for Monetize This, which is not a wrestling show, but we'll be back with more wrestling talk, obviously, this weekend. More on War Games and everything else that's going down. So thank you so much. Thanks to Jake. Hit him up on Twitter at CountdownEnded. And hit me up on Twitter at RealJoeCronin. And just over 3,000 followers now again. Thank God we're getting back to something.
Yeah, you're starting to get back up there, even though you're a liar.
Yeah, even though I'm a fake fucking account like that bitch. Hey, not yet. And what a fake motherfucker. Anyway, guys, good night. We'll see you later. Go to hell. I'll see you in hell. I'll see everybody in hell.